Oh, you guys ready? I'm ready to end game right here. Hey everybody, what's up? Hope you guys are doing well. I hope you guys will enjoy the gameplay in the background while we talk about today's topic. I do want you to kind of pay attention for the helicopter that you may hear throughout the whole game. Just keep an eye out or keep an ear out for that and just listen for it. We'll get to that towards the end of the video. So I want to talk to you guys about issues that I hope to see changed in Call of Duty Blackout. Some of this can go into multiplayer, but its majority of my issues are with Blackout. All of these things have made me mad, have made other people mad, and I think a lot of you will agree with the ideas that I have. Okay? So first off, we're going to talk about looting. So as you can see right now, I'm looting a bag that's in grass, kind of hidden on the side of a hill. Very nice, easy cover to loot without really having to be able to worry, or very good without having to worry about somebody shooting us in the back or us being stuck in the bag. I believe that most of you will agree that it can be very frustrating to be start of the game, midway through, kill somebody, run to go loot them, and not have a chance to get any more attachments, throwable items, healing, stuff like that. And you'll see here in a minute, I'll give you, you'll see a good example of what I'm talking about. So there are a few options that I think that could be a fair addition to the game. Okay, one is whenever you loot a bag, I think all the ammo should automatically fill up. Let's say you have 150 5.56. There's 200 5.56 in the bag. You open the bag, it automatically fills you up to 200. Something to that effect. I don't know how that would be implemented or anything like that. Second would be the armor plates. I think those should fill up as well. Okay, so this bag right here is in the open, very, very susceptible to getting shot by somebody from behind you, in front of you.
Backpack,
And,
that's what we needed right there. Oh,
at this point in the game, I had 2 fully loaded weapons. I didn't necessarily need all the stuff in this bag. The trauma kit was something I really needed, and then ammo for in-game, because we got about 30 people left at this point. And you probably didn't see, but there's a guy that ran across the front of the screen there that easily could have taken us out if he'd have known we were there. But I think we should be able to pull those bags into safety. I don't think you should be able to drag it across the map, but I think we should have the ability to drag it far enough to where we can pull it off into somewhere safe. And that's one of the big things for me, is being able to be safe while looting items.
Circle collapse imminent. Get to safety.
In addition to that I think would be really nice would be to maybe add something in to where you can dump the bag out. Okay, be able to dump the contents of the bag out on the ground. Quick looting, done. I know that would be a little bit harder and maybe more controversial than any of the other things I've talked about, but I think that would definitely be something that would help. You may or may not still be able to hear the helicopter in the background, but like I said, we'll get to that. That's another another big ticket item. So another thing is hit reg in this game. I don't know how many times I have shot somebody with half of a clip of any gun, and it seem like it does no damage, and you're just continuously hitting armor and killing, and it's just. I think there's something a big issue with the hit regulation, or not hit regulation, but hit registration in the game, and ghost hit markers, and kind of like how the armor works. I still think that there's a lot of issues with the armor, and if you just saw, I just looked at that helicopter. I don't have anything that I can take that down safely. Okay, that is I'm gonna give you a little bit of background. That guy has been flying the whole game. Okay?
All I'm trying to do is watch my back.
I think currently has 1 or 2 kills. I went back and looked. So another kind of small issue, kind of off topic, is looking into windows from the outside. There are some angles that you cannot see into buildings. Like, it is almost like the glass is tinted, and I don't think that should be a thing. Like, I go through houses and I break all the windows so that if I ever have to turn around and look into them, I don't have to worry about not being able to see something.
Looking for movement, baby. Looking for movement.
Next issue is sound. For the most part, sound's okay, but there are a few things that need to be worked on. If I have my headphones turned all the way up, as loud as they will go, I got a pair of let's just say Turtle Beach headphones, surround sound, ready to go, awesome headphones. I still have trouble hearing people's footsteps that are directly behind me or in my close vicinity, and that's not okay. I don't care if they have dead silence on. I should still be able to hear footsteps.
Well, good thing
I grew up on Call of Duty, Modern Warfare 2, all the way to up till now. A few games missed here and there, but you could always hear footsteps. Like, it was, even with dead silence, you could always hear their footsteps, and I think that needs to be fixed. And another issue with it is having to have your head set up that loud whenever you're in airplanes and stuff like that. Hell, you can't hear or talk or think whenever you're in those airplanes or flying through the air. Don't watch this clip right here. This is terrible. I should have died right there, but luckily I had a lot of health. Okay. Most of you have probably done this with vehicles and stuff like that, but running people over with four-wheelers and vehicles and stuff like that, I've done it so-and-so, but I'm tired of having 1 to 2 people on four-wheelers not fighting each other, just trying to run over me, or watching them trying to run over somebody else and literally not playing the game. Like, that is all they're doing, is trying to run people over. Like, that's not okay. There needs to be another way. The hitbox to people being on a four-wheeler almost needs to be bigger. I hate to say that with people driving away, trying to get to zone, stuff like that, but I think it is an extremely big issue that something's got to be done. I don't know what needs to happen. I don't know if it needs hitbox for the person on it needs to be bigger, less health for the four-wheeler so you can blow it up. I know you can throw out trip mines and throw out shields and stuff like that. Throw out the big shields to stop them. I've done that several times, but a lot of times when you're in that moment, like, it's hard to switch from equipment to equipment to get to the point to where you can, like, you're more or less busy trying to jump, slide, and get out of the way of the four-wheeler. It's just ridiculous. And
there should be a penalty for flying around in a helicopter like that.
That leads me on to my next big issue here. So you just saw there a second ago that guy flying in the helicopter. That is the same guy that has been flying for the past, I think we may be 12, 13 minutes into the game at this point. We still got a couple more zones coming in. I think vehicles need to set limit on run time or disable in the last few circles. Like at this point right here, I don't think there should be any vehicles. I just don't think. I think that it needs to be everybody on foot, but that's my opinion. Okay, there is no need for somebody at this point in the game to have 2 or 3 kills and still flying a helicopter around in the sky when nobody has any way of taking them down. Like there is without jeopardizing where they are or stuff like that. Like I have a silencer on this gun, so I probably could have shot at the helicopter and got away with it. You can still see him there in the background. He's still flying around doing nothing except for playing with himself in the plane. Again, I think something's got to be done about it. I don't know if there ever will be. I'll let you guys watch this for just a moment, and I'll shut my mouth.
Circle collapse imminent. Get to safety.
Okay, so this guy's still flying around the helicopter. We've got, I don't know how many people, I can't see that, 8 people left. Let's say there's 7 left. I think. Maybe that's 6. Regardless, guy's still flying around the helicopter. I'm looking for him, and sometimes you can't even see him, which is, like, it sounds like he's right above you, and then he's not. So I'm getting shot at from behind. Alright, full trauma. Heal up. At some point here in a second, this guy jumps out of the plane. It is still flying around, not hit the ground yet, so I'm still thinking he's still in the helicopter. Okay? But he somehow has jumped out and is flying silently to the ground. I killed this guy right here. He'll back up and just wait for it right here. I get very loud right here. I may have to turn it down just a little bit, but there's a big issue with that right there. So hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you think. See you.